Hi friends, welcome back to our channel A Techies Talk. In this video, we are going to see about the introduction to JSON, why we are using it in our programming languages and what is its syntax. So before going into our video, please do subscribe our channel and share it with your friends. Yeah, let's begin. So what is JSON first of all? JSON is nothing but JavaScript object notation. Many of us will confuse it with JavaScript. No, it is not a JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language, but JSON is the lightweight object notation where we can get hold of our data for traversing purpose. That is, we can we can pass the data from server to client, and we need to pass the data back and forth in our programming language or in our web page. So in that way we need JavaScript object notation for this purpose. We have a JSON has a separate object notation which allows to get hold of our data. For example, we need to have a separate data format to get hold of our data. For example, we can take an example of a person with name, age, and sex, and the city, the company he is working on. So all this data I need to save it for future manipulation. For that purpose, if you are go ahead and store it in a separate variable, each and every variable will be very heavier, and that too we can't get hold of single person at a time. For that purpose we are going for JSON. So why JSON is nothing but it is a lightweight data interchange format, and it is also language independent. In any programming language like Java, JavaScript, C++, we can use JSON, and as it is lightweight, it will be very easy to pass those between browser and server and client side. So everything will be possible with a JSON, and the performance will be improving when we go for JSON instead of arrays or XML. So JSON structure, it is a name value pair. For example, we consider an example of a person name. For that particular name, we will be having a name value pair, that is person name can be a key for that particular value, and the value will be the exact name of the person where we need to hold that. So that is a name value pair, and these objects are given inside a curly braces. And if we are going to use arrays in our JSON, that needs to be given inside square brackets, and data is separated by commas. If you are going to use any string structure, string values, that value needs to be given inside a double quotes, and keys must be strings written within the double quotes. Particularly the keys should be written inside the double quotes, and the value, if the value consists of numeric, we don't need to use any double quotes, but if you are going to use it as a string, we need to use it within the double quotes. If your value consists of an array, that value will be given inside the square bracket. So this is the JSON structure. In this way we need to parse our data, and we can store it for further manipulation purpose. JSON values. So these are all the JSON accepted values which we will be using in our programming language. That is, values can be a string, a number, an object, that is JSON object, an array, a boolean, or a null value. So these are all the accepted values we will be using inside the JSON. This is the sample JSON. That is, I am holding that a person's value inside a person variable. So here I am giving name as Sarah, age 32, city Los Angeles. This is the details of the person named Sarah. So for now, as I specified, the object will be given inside the curly braces and each and every key value. Here the key value is name, age, city. So these three key values will be given inside the double quotes, and these name and value will be separated within the semicolon, and the datas will be separated within the comma. So this is the sample JSON, and this is the particular JSON structure which we will be using in our programming language. Anyway, whatever the language you are going to use, either it is Java or JavaScript or C++ or any language, this is the way we can get hold of the object, and we can store n number of datas here, and these data can be used for data interchange for purpose. So wherever we need, we can exchange our data with an improved performance with the help of JSON. Hope this video will be useful for all of you. Please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for the further notification. I'm signing off right now. Thank you. Bye.